Yeah, just lost connection. That was weird. Guys, somebody go by the loop. I want to make sure it's counting, please. Somebody, anybody?
We have Starlink for our streaming, and then we have Verizon for our...
Carlos, all right, thank you. All right, marshals, back to your spots, guys. Thank you, Matt. Good to see you, brother. All right, back to your spots, guys. Sorry. Is what it is. Roll them out, guys. I'll give you another minute warm up here real quick. Yeah, for some reason it dropped the internet for a second there, and we had to get it rebooted back up. But we're back, baby. Let's get this one down. Going to start with Jermaine on the 1, Frankie 2, Carlos 3, Ryan 4, Buddy 5, and Ryder on the 6. All right, let's get this one going. All right, Brian's going to help us with Down and Quiet again for the second time. Here we go, guys. Fill them up, fill them up. And here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Hold on, we got to refire. All right, here we go. Down and Quiet. Boop. All right, Pro Truggy one more time. Starting this again. Hopefully the internet doesn't drop off. Been fine all weekend long, and we go to run the last 2 races, and the internet just fell off for a second there. All right, Frankie out in front, Carlos right behind him. And it is Lutz, Buddy, Antil, and Robinson. '23 on the track. Final race up next, race 24. All right, Carlos out in front with that blue and yellow truck coming up over the center double. Frankie Contreras in the 2, Ryan Lutz 3, Robinson 4, Christian 5, and Antil in the 6. Two minutes down, 23 minutes to go. Final race is up next. That's going to be Expert Nitro Truck. All right, Carlos and Frankie about a second and a half apart. Carlos back on the right-hand double. Clear track in front of them. Lutz starting to pull the gap a little bit between him and Contreras. 21:50 to go in this one. All right, Carlos right here on my left with Contreras now closing in on him. Lutz and Robinson. 21 minutes to go. Race 24, final race coming up next. All right, looks like Contreras taking a joker lane there. You're allowed through, this one is 25 minutes, so you're allowed 2 times in the joker lane, 2 times in the joker lane. Frankie out in front, Carlos, Jermaine, Ryan, Ryder, Buddy. $19.45 left. Expert Nitro Truck coming up next. Final race of the weekend. Help in the middle, guys. Help in the middle. All right, Frankie starting to stretch away a little bit here. Middle of the track, right-hand side. Coming towards timing and scoring. Robinson in the 2. He's got Lutz right there on that rear bumper. .630 down, 18:30 to go. Battle for the 2 spot. Onto the straightaway, Robinson and Lutz. Looks like Robinson turning a little early there. Seven minutes down, 18 minutes to go. Pit stop should start cycling through here pretty soon. So now they're going to try to get it refired. So it is Frankie out in front. Jermaine in 2, Carlos in 3, Ryan in 4. 8 minutes down, 17 minutes to go. Well, Frankie threw the dragging back up over the center double. Gap right now is about 9 seconds. Carlos and Jermaine right here doing battle. coming through the middle. Up and over the little switchback into the dragging back. Around the berm and into the double. $16:15 to go. Frankie, Carlos, Jermaine, Ryan Ryder, and Buddy. 15:45 left in this one. 9:15 down. Final race coming up next. Expert Nitro Truck. Help in the center. Eddie's on the way. Thank you. Frankie coming through, getting through some traffic here. Frankie's lead now almost 15 seconds. Up on the left, thank you. All right, Frankie, Carlos, Jermaine, Ryan, Buddy, and Ryder. 14:45 to go. All right, Frankie, Carlos, Jermaine, Ryan, Buddy, Ryder. 14 minutes left. 11 down, 14 to go. Closest battle on the track is for the 2 and 3 spots. Coming around here in front of Timmy, scoring down through the middle of the track. Easy. Jermaine coming in a little hot. $13 and a half left in this one. Race 24, start getting ready. Final race of the day. Help on the left. Thank you, Kyle. All right, almost to the halfway point in this one. Carlos doing battle right there with Lutz and Robinson. Frankie's got a 20-second lead now. Lutz tried to come in for fuel and he missed the pit lane. Got caught up on the pole there. Gonna lose a couple seconds. Arredondo and Robinson through the middle of the track, back into the dragging back. That's a battle for 2 and 3. Because right now Contreras is more than a half a lap ahead. Oh, Carlos tried to tuck in early, got upside down. Fortunately, Lenny was already there to grab him with 11:15 left. Frankie, Jermaine, Carlos, Ryan, Buddy, and Ryder. 10.5 to go. 14.5 down. With our expert Nitro Chuggy Main coming up next, race number 24. All right, 15 down, 10 to go. Not a whole lot going on. Little bit of battle here and there. Frankie's got a 17-second lead. Robinson's got a couple seconds on Lutz. We got something going on over there on the left. We're trying to work on a car. I think that's Buddy's truck. Nine and a half. Eight minutes and 30 seconds to go. Should have one more round of fuel stops coming up. And we're going to need some volunteers for the last race, guys. Sorry to do that to you, but I've only got 6 drivers, and I got to have more than 6 marshal spots, so. Gonna need some volunteer help for the final race. 7:50 to go. Like Ryder in for fuel. Lutz closing in on Robinson here on the right-hand side now. I'm not sure if everybody's got fuel on board, but we're going to find out. Battle right there. Lutz to the inside. Coming here in front of timing and scoring to Pink and Black with the purple, with the pink, white, and a little bit of yellow. Robinson's got the bright wing. Lutz has got the white wing. Lip skid here in the middle. Help me out. 6:45 to go. And it is Lutz and Robinson still battling on the track, coming back on to the straightaway. Contreras has a 21-second lead. Hayden's running for something. Five and a half to go. It is Frankie out in front. Robinson coming in for fuel. Lutz is in that 2 spot. Carlos in the 4. Five minutes to go, 20 minutes down, 5 minutes left. Final race of the weekend coming up next. Expert Nitro Truggy A main event. Robinson and Lutz. No more joker lanes, everybody's used them all. So the battle is on. Center section, triple for both. Onto the right-hand side, and around the corner into the 180. In center of the track. Oh, check up there by Lutz. Nice right there, keeping out of the back of Germain. Frankie, though, a 22-second lead. He just rolled it over, so this is going to dig into that just a little bit. Oh, Robinson clipping the pipe. Oh, and then the jump, and he takes Ryan out on accident. That was just a racing incident. He clipped the jump, and Ryan had nowhere to go. Three minutes and 45 seconds to go. And 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. So we lost one on the stand. We're down to 5. Battle rages on still here between Robinson and Lutz. Back through the center into the dragon back. Lutz goes a little wide there, keeps some corner speed. Final 3 minutes. Oh, jump corner there from Lutz. Germain caught the pipe, and nice pass there by Ryan Lutz. Coming in through the rhythm section, and then Germain back on that bumper. Racing it out here for those podium spots with 2:20 to go. One of the better races I've seen today. Two of these pro guys going back and forth. Onto the front straightaway, into corner number 1. Center double we go with 2 minutes left. Frankie checked out and gone, 17-second lead. And all over that back bumper. Lutz holding a tight line with 1:30 to go. Right now, those guys are in the 2 and the 3 spot, with Carlos sitting in the out of the podium in the 4. Rhythm section. Oh, Lutz Little mistake there. Gets Robinson back on the bumper. Help in the center. 1 minute to go. Thank you, brother. Back onto the straightaway. Oh, Lutz and Robinson. I don't know what happened there. Jermaine brake checked and kind of lost traction for a second. So that could give a little bit of a gap to Ryan with 35 seconds to go. Jermaine still in third, though. Carlos is a couple seconds behind him. Seconds. Finish lap you're on, guys. Carlos going to finish off in the fourth spot. Frankie getting the win here. Couple more laps to go. Oh, it's getting upside down. Is it going to be enough for Jermaine to catch him, though? Not with a couple corners to go. Uh-oh. What happened to Robinson's? There he is. All right, so Frankie will get the win. Ryan Lutz with the 2 and Jermaine with the 3, and that'll be your podium for Pro Truck. And we'll need you guys out the turn marshal. And I'm going to need a lot of help for this last one. I need some volunteers, guys. What's up, dude? See ya. Thank you, Eddie. Good layout, man. Good to see ya. We'll need some volunteers for this last one, guys, if we're going to get it even started. So I only had 6 drivers and I need at least 10 turn marshals, so anybody that can lend a hand, we're gonna need it. We'll have the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6 covered. Gonna need somebody at the 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to need help at the 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is a full heat. And Marshall's at the 7, 8, 9, and 10. Jermaine at the 1, Frankie 2, Carlos 3, Ryan 4, Buddy 5, and Ryder at the 6. Buddy's at the 5, right behind you, Mike. The TZO, that way. There you go. Thank you. Volunteers, guys, highly, highly needed for this final race. Please jump out there and help me out. Need some volunteer help, guys, for this last one. Otherwise, there's no way we're really going to be able to get started. I know it sucks because it's the last race, but it is what it is. We're going to need some help. Jermaine's at the 1, Frankie at the 2. Carlos is going to the 3, thank you. Ryan Lutz will be right here at the 4. We got Buddy's turn marshal at the 5. Ryder Ansel will be at the 6. And like I said, I need 7, 8, 9, and 10. I need help. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Tab's going to help me. Ryder's walking out here right now to the 6. So I need somebody at the 8. I got Darion at the 9. I got a Marshall in that corner, thank you. So I still need at least one more at the 8. Ryder, you're right there at the 6, bro. Thank you. Lewis, you gonna get me? Thank you, brother. I'll need you over here at the 8. near the ProTech banner. All right, that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you switching with Ryan? Yeah, so right here at the 4. And then Lewis will be over there at the 8. We got Darion at the 9. We got a turn marshal at the first corner. So we're looking good. All right, guys, roll them out. Check them in. Final race of the weekend. Don't quit your day job, Tab. Oh, wait, you don't have one. Never mind. All right, guys, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. We will start this one with Ramos on the 1, Chris Nelson 2, Brian Wyrick on the 3, James on the 4, Nano on the 5, Rhonda Drake will start 6, Garrett on the 7, Lee on the 8, Mitchell on the 9, Sean 10, Marvin 11, Scott 12, Chap on the 13, and Morales on the 14. No check from Chase. No check from Chase. No check from Antil. Where's Antil? He's not going to run? Okay, thanks, Ryder. All right, here we go. I need somebody for down and quiet. Brian's there. Perfect. We're good to go. Got marshals over there on the left. All right, here we go. Drivers, last race of the weekend. Fill them up, fill them up. Fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. Take it easy on the start, guys. There's 14 of you. Here we go. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Down and quiet. Boop. Here we go. Easy, 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 easy. Easy, 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 all the way around the corner there. There you go. Oh boy, watch the rhythm section. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. All right, check these guys out right here. Chris Nelson out in front. Looks like Shirley right there. Oh, careful guys, careful, careful, careful. Let him back by, race it out. Now remember, no joker lane on the first lap. All right, Chris out in front. That looks like Nano in the 2, looks like Lee in the 3. And a bunch of trucks behind him. Watch it in the middle, thank you, Ryan. Ryan, one of the fastest drivers and one of the fastest turn marshals you'll ever see. He is on top of it. Watching in the berm, guys, watching the berm. Got a truck that's stuck. Watching in the infield, Frankie on his way. Thank you, guys. All right, choker lane is open. It is Chris Nelson out in front. Nano right there with him. Lee in the 3. James in the 4. Two down, 28 minutes to go. Final race out there on the track. Looks like a little mistake out of Chris, so we got a new leader. Oh, Nano makes a mistake, so James goes by. Here comes the General. And Nano gets it wrong. That's Levi. So it is Spratley out in front. The orange truck, white wheels, black wing. General with the blue and yellow. He's got that red and blue of Nano and the green, yellow, and white of Nelson. Somebody going into the option lane there. I think that was Nano. So Nano using up 2 of his already. You only get a total of 3, guys. That gets him in front of James for the time being. And then Lee's got Chris right there with him. Oh, and then Nano gets it wrong. Gives a little bit of room to Spratley. With 26:45 to go. Last race of the weekend on the track. We're going to be finishing up just after 7, about 7:20. Which I'll call that a win. Careful, guys. Watch the option lane on there. Holy cow. Thank you, Ryan. All right, Nano into turn number 1. On 2 wheels, up over the double. Spratley, Nelson, and the General. Then it is Rhonda, Adrian, Brian, and Garrett. And the sun's starting to come in a little funky through the backside. So we're going to get some shadows here and there. Careful, guys. Lead battle over there on that double. Thank you. That's Nano and Spratley. Chris Nelson still running 3. The General in the 4. Shirley, then Drake. Whoa. Watch that. Thank you, Ryan. Battle rages on here, coming on front of the driver's stand. That is James and Chris. Nano out in front now with 25 minutes to go. Nano has used up all of his passes through the Joker lane. Everybody else has got a couple in their back pocket. All right, we continue on here with the battle. Oh, little mistake there coming through the rhythm section. Almost collected a couple of our drivers. So here's Nano on the left, Chris right behind him, Spratley in the 3. Then it's Lee, Mike, and Rhonda. Got 24-25 still to go. And Chris Nelson getting by Nano now on the front straight in front of me here. Over the little pitcher's mount, up the dragon back. There's 1 and 2. Again, that yellow truck, yellow wing, yellow wheels with that blue and red truck right behind them with the white wing and white wheels. And it looks like Spratley using one of his Joker passes. Watch them straight into the straightaway, We are clear. Oh boy. All right, Chris and Nano still going at it with 23:15 to go. Center doubles, working the left. They're going to be coming around to the pitcher's mountains. Or the little moguls. Adrian Ramos in the 4, Wyrick 5. Watch it in the option lane. Thank you, Ryan. Chris and Nano coming through. Pit stops being called in. 7.5 mark. It is Nano, Chris, Brian, Adrian, and James. 22 minutes to go. 8 down, 22 to go. Watch pit lane, guys. Watch pit lane. Make sure you look to your left before you throw them back down. A lot of trucks coming in. Help in the center. Thank you, Frankie. All right, there's Nano, middle of the track, up and over the Dragon back. And the order might change up a little bit here after pit stop, so I have to let them cycle back in here in front of me. I got them all tucked together over here on the left. Watch the option lane. Thank you, Brian. 21 minutes to go. Nano with a 3-second lead on Ramos. Dead car, dead car, dead car. And that's not good. That was Nano with a flame out. He was leading us around. Now they're trying to get him into pit lane and get him refired. Oh, Wyrick looks like coming off the track as well. Losing 2 of them in 1 lap here. So it is Ramos, Nelson, the General, and Garrett. Watch it in the option lane. Thank you. Careful, guys. Work together. So Adrian Ramos. Ramos, our race leader with that yellow truck. Down the straightaway. Him and Chris right now doing battle. Bradley, Pitcher, Dickinson, Vanderbilt, and Morales, Sexton, Wyrick. We're losing a couple in this one so far. Ramos through the Dragon back. It is Chris Nelson over here coming through the little mogul section. Like I said, a few drivers still have the Joker lane in their back pocket. 11 down, 19 to go. Nelson, Ramos, Lee, Garrett, and Rhonda now top 5. So Nano with that flame out, he's trying to play catch up here. So Nelson with the black, yellow, and white coming out of the straightaway. Ramos is running the all yellow with the black wing. He's also on the straightaway. Lee on the straightaway. Garrett just now came onto the straightaway. Just over 18 left to go here in race number 24. 17:45 left in this one. Ramos over the double. Coming back to the little option section. Triple for him and Chris through there. Through the rhythm section. Back to the center, coming up over the dragging back again. The all yellow truck coming through the berm. Center double. And we coming up on some traffic, guys. Going to be your leader over here on my left. Coming around back towards the straightaway. He's going to be coming up on Sean next. So Sean and Marvin, you guys are going to have leader coming up. Looks like we got another dead car going into pit lane. That looks like Scott. Got somebody over here upside down on the right, and Lutz just ran a football field to get him. Thank you. All right, leader on the left gets through some traffic. Car upside down, help me out. That was Chris losing a little bit of time there. Lee and Garrett right there. So Lee now in the 2 spot. That's going to be that blue, orange, and yellow truck. Working his way around the right-hand side into the rhythm section. Triple for Lee. $15.45 still to go. Got some cars coming in for fuel. So there's Lee and Chris on the straightaway. Chris goes in for pit lane, misses the entrance a little bit. Gets there, Michael's got him up on the wall, getting fueled up, and he's back out. Lost maybe 2 seconds going in, clipped the side of the railing there just a little bit. 15 minutes to go, we are halfway. Adrian, Lee, Chris, Garrett, Rhonda, Sean, Nano, top 7 after a flame out. Got more cars in for fuel. Make sure you look to your right before you chuck them down, guys. Look to the right. Make sure nobody's coming in hot. 14 and a half left in this one. Like I said, there's still a few drivers that have a couple of those joker lanes hanging out in that back pocket waiting to use them. $14 minutes to go. So far we've lost only 2 trucks, James and Brian. All right, Lee and Chris over here on my left. Like I said, pit stops cycling through, so things change up a little bit. And Lee right there looks like using his final time through the joker lane. Coming through, getting by Marvin. Thank you, Marvin. That's the 2 spot right in front of you. Be careful, please. Thank you. Nelson in the 3. Rhonda Drake up to a top 4 now. Rhonda creeping, starting to close the gap on these guys. 12 and a half minutes to go. So Lee back onto the straightaway into corner number 1. Chris Nelson now into turn number 1. Second and third are right there with you guys, so be careful going through that rhythm section. Right there is third. Yep, Chris Denby, thank you. 12 minutes to go. Help in the infield. Thank you, Frankie. Careful right there, guys. That's position number 2. On that straightaway with that yellow wing. That's 2 and 3, guys, coming into corner number 1. Yep, right there. Thank you. All right, it's up to you guys now to start pulling away and getting away from the rest of those guys. I'm trying to do the best I can with the traffic, but if you've got to work with me and pull the trigger and get away. Lee and Chris battling for the 2 through the dragon back. Oh, no. Chris going to nail the pipe. Gets upside down with 11:15 to go. And here comes Rhonda. So Rhonda going to be in that 4 spot. That's that pink and black truck. The only one with a purple lit up antenna, guys. You can't miss it. Lee on my right coming back into, going to go triple. Nice and clean there. Same for Nelson with a triple back in front of timing and scoring with 10:45 to go. This is the final race of the weekend. Expert Nitro Truggy on the track. The General in the 2 spot. Chris Nelson in the 3. Rhonda Drake in the 4. Ramos has a 17-second lead for that all-yellow truck. Working his way onto the straightaway into turn number 1. Uh-oh, something going on there. Getting on the wrong side, thank you. So Chris now pulling in under the back, the bumper of Lee. With 9:40 to go, we head back down the straightaway. Pretty equally matched in motor, except for the end where Chris forgot to hit the brake. Lee pulled the brake though, and he stopped him like a parachute, so that worked out. Back into the rhythm section. 9:20 to go. Adrian Ramos checking out so far in this one. Right hand double. Going to be coming through some traffic again. The only bright yellow truck out there that's all yellow is going to be your race leader, guys. He's coming up into the turn over here on my right in front of timing and scoring. Battle for 2 continues on. Nelson looking to the inside, going to make a stick. Oh, Lee pitches the pipe, but Ryan Lutz is the master of Marshall, and he is already on top of it. Eight and a half to go. It's Ramos, Chris Nelson, the General, Rhonda Drake, Garrett in the 5, Nano in the 6, Dickinson in the 7. The final pit stops are going to be coming up. We have just over 8 minutes to go. Ramos now a 20-second lead. Right-hand side, he's coming into the rhythm section. Nice solid triple there. Carries a ton of quarter speed through that sweeper. Got somebody at the end of the straightaway getting stuck in the pipe. Marshall's there to help him out. Lee's coming in for fuel. This will be his last stop. Help on the right, help on the right. All right, Ramos, Nelson, Lee, Rhonda, Garrett, and Sean. So Lee's got fuel on board. I think Rhonda's going to be coming in this time around. $6.50 left to go. Chris Nelson in and out. He's got fuel on board. Watch that center, guys. That second spot coming in. Thank you. Rhonda in and out. She has fuel on board. And we should be racing to the end here now. 6.5 to go. Marvin got fuel. He's in and out. Ramos, 22-second lead here. Run a timing and scoring. He goes back through the middle. He coming into the dragon back. Watch that left sweeper, Lee. Watch coming on the straightaway, guys. You got position number 3 right there with you guys. Careful, careful. That blue and yellow truck. And Nelson's coming up on that red, white, and blue right there. Careful, guys. That's second and third in the rhythm section. There you go. Thank you. 5.5 to go. It is Nelson in the 2, Lee in the 3, Rhonda in the 4. Garrett in the 5, Sean 6, Marvin 7. And we've got just about 5 minutes on the clock. Thank you. That's fourth. Perfect. Appreciate it. Race it out. Watch it on the other side. Thank you, Ryan. So it is Nelson 2, General in the 3, Rhonda in the 4. 4.5 minutes to go. The lead pack is starting to tighten up a little bit here. Except for Ramos, he's checked out and gone. We got a couple cars upside down in the middle. Help me out. Ramos now a 28-second lead for Adrian Ramos, the all yellow. I'm not even sure what cars he runs this day. It might be a Kyosho, but I'm not positive. And leader going to be coming up on Rhonda here through the dragon back with 3:45. Watch the rhythm section. There's Chris getting by. Lee first corner up and over the double. 3:30 to go. Work together there, guys. Careful, careful, careful. Rhonda's right there trying to catch up to Lee as well. So work together, guys. Work together. All right, Ramos getting by. Here we go. 2:55 to go. 2:55. Ramos, 32-second lead. At this point, he is just on cruise control for the final 2.5 minutes. No reason to overdrive it. Watch the dragon back, guys. Watch the dragon back. Thank you. Battle back on the straightaway. Or is it? Where's Lee? Nope, there we go. Lee's right there. Chris is over here. I saw two yellow trucks together. It was a different truck. 2 minutes to go. Ramos absolutely checking out in this one. Like I said, all he needs to do is keep the rubber side down and the motor running. With 1:30 to go, it is Chris in the 2, Lee in the 3, Rhonda in the 4, Garrett in the 5. And Ramos getting Lee here. Where's Chris? Chris is on my left. He's coming up into some traffic here. Second place on my left here, guys. On my left, that yellow and white truck. Looks like Chris going to use his final Joker Lane appearance. He might as well with 50 seconds to go. Five seconds. Ramos checked out and gone. Put the stamp on it, set and sell. Through the center double. He's going to be the only one, I think, that's going to get by for the extra lap. We'll see. Oh, Chris there. Nice little endo. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mitchell Taylor, you are done. Finish lap, you're on here, guys. Ramos, the only one getting by for the extra lap. Racing to the end, guys, racing to the end. Keep going. Racing to the end, racing to the end. Ramos going to take the win. Nelson already done in the 2 spot. Lee going to hold off this one to finish 3rd on the podium. Rhonda going to finish off here in the 4 spot. And I got 2 more to finish. Maybe 1 more, maybe no more. All right, that's the race. So top 3 to the podium, please, guys. On behalf of Chris, Lorena, everybody at TNR Fuels, and all of our sponsors, thanks for coming out for the 2026 Arena Cross. Hope you guys had a good time. Please have a safe drive home. We will see you at the next one, and happy Father's Day to all you guys out there. Please be safe. And